Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. In the previous video, we were released from the prison ship onto the unsuspecting population of Seyda Neen. We gave Fargoth back his magic ring, and stole a whole bunch of things from the person that watches the lighthouse. And now, before we take our package over to Balmora, we're going to...
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Yes, thank you. We're going to buy a few things from Aril, the owner of the trade house. Alright, so, things we want to get rid of. Let's get rid of that book. And the other book. So we're up to 226. I don't need the axe, or the dagger, or the katana, or the shoes that we can't even wear. Flynn is always good because it is a potion. It's booze that gives you 2 increases with no decreases. Grief gives you strength but takes your agility, and Mazda gives you strength but takes your willpower and something else. So I'm not really... The Drogue Wax is worth 100. That might be worth selling. It depends on how much all this stuff costs. So, I'm pretty sure if you specialize in light armor, you're pretty well kitted out. If you specialize in heavy armor, you're pretty well kitted out for the beginning. But medium armor is kind of stuck. We've got an Imperial Chain Kyrus, which 14 armor, 11 armor for ringmail, a shield we're not going to be using because all spears are considered two-handed weapons, so we can't use a shield. I'm pretty sure we can use the helmet here, the chain coif. And I'm going to take the Kyrus. I'm pretty sure everything else is... Yeah, everything else is either light or heavy. So we're kind of boned for when it's the starting armor options. There's a bow here. Yeah, Chitin short bow. So I'll grab that. There's an iron spear that does 5 to 20, I think. There's also an iron spear that does less. It does less for a thrust, but more for chop and slash. But since I play the game with the use the best attack thing turned on, there's no real reason to use that. So I'm going to grab the spear. Wait, how much is one lockpick? Is worth 50. Oh, shit. Yeah, one lockpick that's worth 50. Oh, no, I took all 5. That would be why. Let me take 1. That's slightly better. Journeyman's probe. There are also trapped things, and you need to use the probe just like you would a lockpick before trying to open them. I don't think I'm going to need the armorer's hammers yet, and I'm not going to be leaving Seyda Neen quite yet. I could buy the mortar and pestle. There are 2 scrolls that are very useful. Almzivi Intervention, which teleports you to the nearest tribunal temple. And then there is another one called Divine Intervention around here somewhere. Maybe Aril just doesn't have any. That one teleports you to the nearest Imperial Church. So, those are very useful to have, but I think I should be fine. Wait a minute, Iron Halberd. 5 to 20. Where's the spear? 5 to 20. It is worth a little bit more. You know, I'm going to go with it. Just because I think it looks nicer. Even though it's going to cost me slightly more money. Oh yeah, but I have a bow, but no arrows. I don't really know. I don't know if there's a difference in damage that different arrows do. But, you know what, give me 30. So 30 arrows, so we should be fine. But now I can try and haggle a little bit. Hey, there we go. So his persuasion, or his opinion of us went up because we actually did business with him. Oh, and we made money because of the things we sold off to him. So, let's put on our stuff now. The chest piece, the helmet. Give us the halberd. And keep the arrows on us. I'm not... Yeah, so now we've got a sweet little piece of metal stuck on the end of a stick here. And
speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
What's nice is that you can also actually see the armor on your character. And upstairs is one other thing I wanted to do.
Don't stand about.
Here is Hriskar Flatfoot, which is the guy that was involved in the letter that we found in the tutorial area. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I could be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. If you'd like to find... I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Sure. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That'll give you a nice view of all of Seyda Neen. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to find out where he's hiding that gold. Alright. If you talk to the bartender, I think she can give you directions to Balmora. But I think we're eventually going to be taking the Silt Strider there.
You've piqued my
quickly,
interest.
Outlander,
Jesus.
or go away.
Share your thoughts.
Jesus Christ, the two of you guys. Alright, so... Alright, it is currently 3 p.m. So that is way too early for us to go deal with the Fargoth's hiding place thing. So instead, I'm going to go talk to the Silt Strider person about Vodusius Nusius, which is that guy that suggested we get out of town fast.
Where would you like to go?
This is the Scaport. Oh, Seaport. Jesus Christ, this font is small. This is the seaport village of Seyda Neen, Outlander, in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner, and I manage the Silt Strider port here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride. Or if you're new to Seyda Neen, I can help you with local services, or any specific place in Seyda Neen you're looking for. Or if you want someone in particular, maybe I know where to look. So, this horrible thing is a Silt Strider. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast through directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Now you know why this thing is such nightmare fuel. Silt Striders travel between Aldrune, Balmora, Seyda Neen, Saran, Nisus, Molagmar, Margan, and North Landing near Vivek. But Vodunius Nusius sent us. Oh, yes, he steers business my way, and I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fellow. I don't think he's happy here in Morrowind. Now, my journal has been updated. He mentioned that, Darvam Hlaren mentioned that she didn't think Vodunius Nusius was happy here. So I will... Okay, I guess she's into Argonians. So I will be talking to that guy again. Well, to Vodunius. But over here is one of the first dungeons in the game. It is Addamasartus. Now, unlike in Daggerfall, where the dungeons were ridiculously huge and very confusing and convoluted, those ones were made like through random generation. In Morrowind and onward, all of the dungeons are made more from they're made by hand. Alright, so get my bow out, get my crouch on. And okay, she's already on her way, so let's get out of crouch mode. Jesus Christ, this thing... I didn't realize this thing would launch her like that. Alright, so this was Tanisi Varethi, and she had some money, and she had a slave key, and a shirt and pants, and boots that I can't wear. None of it is really high enough money to warrant me taking it along with me. Bellows and a bucket. I know there is more danger to be had. Alright, this is a locked gate, which I believe I have the key for, but instead I want to lockpick it. Hey. And then put my spear back on.
What was that?
Ask if you must.
Yeah, so all these guys in here are actually slaves. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? You have the key, will you let me go? Yes, Bardargo is free. You are a good friend of Bardargo. Now, there's no real... I don't think there's any real reason to free these guys, but I always like to anyway.
What is this one?
Fresh game.
Especially my Argonian brethren. You can actually pick up their bracers, which you can wear them, they're heavy armor, and they drain 3 points of magicka from you constantly. I'm not entirely sure why that is overly useful. Oh, shit. Mage guy saw me. You know what? He's gonna be throwing some spells at me, so... Ooh, why did I put that away? Yeah, so he did a bit of damage to me. Melar Baram. He had a robe. Nothing too useful. Yes, I'm a little bit hurt, and I no longer have Fargoth's ring to help me with that. Pretty sure there's one last person down here. Maybe I can get a quick bow shot out on him. Oh, nice. Come on. Looks like I'm a much better shot than you, lady. Nice. I keep dropping into sneak because I'm used to doing that in other... as another copy of the slave key. 26 bucks. You had some armor on you. Yeah, value 10. See, I'm used to dropping into a crouch in all other Elder Scrolls games. It's not the most useful here. Got 3 of my arrows back. And 5 throwing stars. I'm going to grab those just for the hell of it. Oh, shit. Well, there we go. Now I've even got a better halberd. Moon sugar. Moon sugar is an alchemy ingredient, but it is also illegal. So, just talking to our buddy Aril over at the trade house, he is not going to be happy. That and the skooma here. They're not going to be happy with me if I try to talk to them. Ooh, that amulet might get me a bit. Goblets. Now I know... Ooh. Effigi's Gem Feeder. Soul Trap on a target. That's going to be useful once I start getting into enchanting. Now this will actually give me a chance... Oh, shit. Yeah, you can't... Or maybe you can. Where's water breathing? It'll cost me 5 magicka, which isn't bad when I've got 150. And a 100% chance. That's the main reason I didn't want to use too much magic in this playthrough. And that's because magic in Morrowind has a chance of failure. And I don't like the idea of failing. Like, anything can fail when you cast magic. Like, you can even fail casting like a fireball, I think. Alright, so grab that. Grab the bone meal off the corpse. There's a fishing rod and a basket. I think there might be other stuff up here. Yeah, okay. There's also a rusted chest, which just has 5 gold, and that's a decent amount of money. I don't think... I feel like there's something down there that's along with the body, but I'm not entirely sure. Fishing pole, corpse. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm hearing bugs underwater, and that's a little weird to me. As you can see, my fatigue is ridiculously low at the moment. You know what? I haven't saved the game in a while either. So, main save. That might get me some money. Just a little bit more of this area to explore. Yeah, as you can see, I just failed 3 times with that lockpick, and it still uses up charges of it. But, did not work. It gets real loud when you go underwater. Here's where I might be mixing my memories of Morrowind with my memories of Thief, because I feel like there's something in the underwater path to find. Looks like my spell must have worn off because my breath meter showed up. Hello, sir. Alright. I knew there was a rat in here. And, of course, had rat meat. Is it just one rat? I think it was. Bit of money. A left pauldron. I'm pretty sure there's a ring around here, too. Oh, yeah, and there's also alchemy ingredients that you can just straight take off of the world. Where the hell? That's like a bone. Ooh. There we go. The Thief Ring. So what does that do for me? Cast when used gives me agility, speed, and personality. That's going to be pretty useful, actually. Trying to see if there's anything else. Directions. Oh, yeah. So, the directions. Climbs and hides. You have been given these directions and a package of documents. Do not show them to anyone. Do not attempt to read the documents in the package. The package has been sealed and your tampering will be discovered and punished. Follow these directions. Proceed to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district. Report to a man named Caius Cassades. He will be your superior and patron. You will follow his orders. His residence is not known, but ask at the corner club called South Wall. People there will know where to find him. When you report to him, deliver this package of documents to him and wait for further orders. Remember, you owe your life and freedom to the Emperor. Serve him well, and you will be rewarded. Betray him, and you will suffer the fate of all traitors. I have the honor to prepare this at the direction of His Most Sovereign Majesty, the Emperor Uriel Septim. Glabrio Belanus? Personal Secretary to the Emperor. I don't remember that name. Wait, do I still have it with me? Yes, okay. Do I have anything that restores health? I don't think I do. A couple of bones. There's some more mushrooms. Oh, and another pauldron and a torch. Huh. It's been a long while since I played. I do remember some aspects, but not many. For instance, like, now we are back to the entrance. This is just a very little cave that kind of loops back on itself, which I always think it's kind of funny when people say, oh, all the caves in Skyrim, you know, they're all designed in a way that if they're too long, they wrap back around on themselves so that, you know, for people who don't want to make the trip back. And it's like, that's not new, you know? Oh, what time is it? It is 7 p.m., which means it is actually getting close to the time that I should be heading up to the lighthouse. I'm also carrying 150 out of 200 in my weight. This lady here...
My patience is limited.
So is mine. She also gives you the hint to go deal with Addamasartus down there. And the people all walk around town, but they don't really have set schedules. So you can still buy and sell things.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Jesus Christ. You can buy and sell things at any time of the day, because they're always going to be open. Where is... There it is. Alright, so now that I've put that stuff down, now I can actually buy and sell from him. Because if you tried to do it while holding moon sugar or skooma, he'll just tell you, oh, that stuff's illegal, get it away from me. Alright, vase, cup, and bowl. And other stuff we're not going to be using. And the amulet sadly only gets us 80 gold out. Oh, shit. That's why he was happy with me last time, because I took this to mean this is how much I'm going to pay him, and then hit down to pay him less. No, I accepted less money than he was willing to give me. I don't think I need this many torches, but I'm not entirely sure. Each of those torches weighs 3 pounds, but has a lot of duration. These just weigh 2 and have less. And hell with it. I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll sell that off, because money in Daggerfall had weight, but in Morrowind does not. How about 140? Refused. 135 is refused. Yeah, see, now he lost 2 points of opinion with me because I tried and failed to barter with him. Alright, so now should be getting closer to the time where I need to go hang out in the lighthouse. Grab some mushrooms off the tree on my way. What time is it? It's 8 p.m. now. And she has no clue that I've stolen things from her. Is there anything? No, I already checked around up there. Alright, so... yeah, this is the lighthouse up here. Not really much to do other than hang out and wait to see what we can see. And I'm going to wait for... is it just 1 hour? I think it might be. Certain characters will pull out a torch at certain hours of the day, like the guards. Let me try 10 o'clock. So I can see the torchlight way over there that I think is the one I'm looking for. Because one of the people that does pull out a torch is Fargoth. Come on. It's 11 p.m. now. I didn't wait too long, did I? Apologize if this is at all boring. It's just a small bit of quest. One of the few things I want to do before I leave Seyda Neen just about for good. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that hobbling monstrosity there is Fargoth, who is... the hell was that? I'm not going crazy. I did hear some sort of a weird sound. So yeah, you're meant to stand up here, and Fargoth kind of starts creeping around. And you watch him to find out where his hiding spot is. And that hiding spot happens to be that hollow stump. He spends a bit of time there, and then he moves on. But now, we have seen him go to the stump, so we can continue on with our quest from Mr. Hriskar Flatfoot. And, you don't even have to be sneaky over here, but I will anyway. So, hollow tree stump. Journeyman's lockpick, 300 gold, and the engraved ring of healing again. And, first of all, we're going to put that ring on, and we're going to use the hell out of it. Oh, there it is.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I apologize for the loudness of there. Oh, hello. Go ahead, Climbs and Hides. I hope I can help. Not happy here? In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please? You'll be doing me a real favor. You know what? Sure. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. I'll grab the next boat out of here. Thanks again, and I hope your luck is better than mine was. So we got Nucius's cursed ring, and we lost $100.
Let's hear it.
But, how much do we have? We already had 660, which is not so bad. Now, technically...
Speak, traveler.
Welcome. Care to talk?
Okay, technically from here we could just leave and not give this guy the money, but we did say we would, so you're supposed to find Fargoth's hiding place. Were you able to? You found his hiding spot? That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for your help. Yeah, so he took 300, but then gave us 100, and, you know, we also get to keep the lockpick and the ring. There
Speak
is...
quickly, Outlander.
Yeah. There is one last thing I want to do in Seyda Neen before we move on that should help us out in the early game, but that's going to have to wait for next time. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.